Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So today's reading is gonna be how does your person think you feel for them? So we have three piles from the left to right. The first pile is a Dendritic Agate. The second pile is Amethyst covered in titanium. And the third pile is Calcite luster. Pause if you need a little longer, pick the one which calls your name the most, and I'm gonna begin with pile number one. Hello, pile number one. If you chose the Dendritic Agate, this is going to be a reading. So the first card that we have is Glass. This really tells me that your person feels like, they think that, you can see through them now. Like, you know them, there's maybe a deeper connection, or like you understand them better now. You understand like how their actions work. It's like you no longer see them through rosy tinted rose tinted glasses. You're well aware of like how this person works. The skeleton. So you see their issues. Basically, this person thinks that you see through them, like you can see their issues, you can see through their mask, whatever they present out in the world. Like you see through their past guilt, shame, their intimacy issues, their non-committal tendencies. It's almost like if this person has been a cheat or has not been loyal, or like where they have not been loyal, and loyalty is just not about like stepping out of the relationship, but it's like where you're not committing to the person, or you're very flimsy or flaky, you keep the other person in dark, you're not very secure or sure in the you're not very secure in yourself, and you're not very sure about the relationship, like intimacy issues. So your person sees that you have your own blockages, you have your own baggage that you're carrying. Nevertheless, they think that you see something that is or can be quite special. Like it's almost like this person thinks that um, you don't expect growth, but you can see their potential, is the best way I would put it. Like you might be hoping, see, 99%, or let's just say 100% would not resonate. Okay, so just take whatever fits over here. So I feel like this person sees that you see through their selfish tendencies. Basically, Eight of Swords in reverse, the Death, and the Seven of Cups. How they probably have not changed. They resist. I also feel like this person, if not changed to the full like extent of what they can do with themselves, like Scorpio energy, then Pluto twice over here with the Eight of Swords again, very strong Pluto energy. Yeah, I got that in this reading with the first card that I chose over here with the Star and reverse Aquarius. So you think this person is not really healed. um you also think that this person is very capable of hurting you again, is what I'm seeing. Like they keep you a lot in that ambiguity and in the dark. You're not very secure in this relationship, or like where you stand with them. Is almost like this person knows that they've put you through a lot, and I just see like you refuse to go in the same cycle. Like you might be confused yourself about what is happening in this situation, but it's like they see you like going against, but they also feel like maybe you're ignoring this connection. You're really not putting it before yourself, or you're just very adamant about putting yourself first. The Six of Wands in reverse. you're more focused upon what has happened to you because of this situation. Like maybe you were focusing too much on the idea of this person, like an idea that you had built up in your head about them, and they turned out to be somebody else. So it gives me like you are trying to just mend your heart, like heal your broken heart, is what I'm hearing. The hangman. So they see you as like someone that's quite stubborn, and they see that in themselves. They feel like they are stubborn, what they did in the past, the 10 of cups. I feel like taking this here, the 10 of cups. So this is Piscean energy. So much water. Like they feel like your emotions are really there, like it really bothers you what has happened over here. But it's like they feel like you're also hiding this from them. Like you're not, I don't know, this person just feels like you're putting like a stone over your heart. You're not really not feeling very lovey-dovey, right? We have chopped wood, so we have 42 over here. Chopped wood means somebody who's like, listen, we gotta get things going. So I don't know where your person thinks that, they don't know where, they stand with you, is the best way I can put that. They also feel like you're in this mode where you're just like, get all the shit out of my life. Like maybe you're cleaning up your own act, and when you're getting shit out of your life which has been pulling you down, or I'm seeing an anchor at the bottom of the ocean. Like maybe you're doing some deep healing right now, which requires you to also look at where you have been lacking, and how your childhood has shaped your belief about yourself. I see 555 again. There's so much change in this energy. I also saw, I'm picking up on numbers 333, 999, 777, 000, and 222. So it could be possible. Specifically 777. But there's a lot of anxiety that they think that you have. So with mending, I did feel this energy that they think that you might be open to reconciliation, or you want to repair the damage over here. Or if that's not the case, they also think that you're repairing that relationship with yourself. Like maybe there were things that happened to you that they know that were not good, or like they also think that maybe you're repairing that relationship with yourself that comes from having a troubled childhood or dysfunctional family. I'm hearing that you have taken a lot of time. I'm hearing this message from spirit. I don't know if this person, a few of you, I don't know, honestly, I have to use your intuition on this message. This person thinks that you had internalized that dysfunctionality as being normal, and it's taken you a lot of your adulthood years to unlearn everything that you learned as being normal, basically. So I don't know how long this person has been in your life. I'm hearing 5 years. They see that you've come a super long way, is what I'm hearing. You've changed so much. You're more vulnerable, or they see you as being very capable of like having the right person and support in your life. You can do wonders, is what they really feel like. They feel like you just haven't had that amount of support in your life. Um, they also pick up on this like duality within you. They feel like you guys are yin and yang in some shape or form. The King of Swords in reverse. They think that you think that they are like very they have a very self-fulfilling like way of being in life, like very selfish, like my way or the highway, and like a very non-negotiable behavior. And I think that they are seeing some sort of like reflection. I don't know if I'm hearing karma as my boyfriend. It's almost like this person, I don't know, there's something very unsettled over here, because like in your reading, I just feel very, very like there's something in my stomach hurts. There's a lot of like anticipation of the worst over here. They think that you get worried sick about this situation, like it bothers you, but maybe you're not showing it. If you're showing it, like you're trying to be patient, you're not trying to show to the extent at which this bothers you, the Temperance Sagittarius. You're trying to, I'm just gonna like think like a monk. Like you try to put a brave face out there, but this person feels like internally it's really killing you. Like you're trying to be mature and everything, but internally you're like having proper breakdowns and you're crying yourself to sleep or something. Like they think that what they have done to you or how they have treated you or how things have ended. Okay, I'm not getting very definitive energy that it's all this person's fault is also what I'm hearing. So see however it fits. The King of Pentacles in reverse, they think that you think that they're not reliable, of course. Like they think that they're seeing you in this King of Swords energy where you're giving them silent treatment, you're not as talkative as you used to be, and there's this pause between the both of you. There's this pause where this person realizes that the both of us are doing some sort of healing right now. The both of us are not talking enough. Like the both of us are like in our own, pickle, and we have 10 of wands. So they think that this also lies heavily on your head. Like it's like I'm hearing like I can't resist the draw. I really can't resist the draw. So it's just this feeling like, what are we supposed to do now? Where do we go from here? Like it's that feeling where, as much as you're confused, and like they think that you still want the 10 of cups with them. Like you want something that's, it's not, 10 of cups is not always indicative of like marriage, but it's like stability. It's like I feel very fulfilled with you. So they think that you still remember that, like, there's something very strong between the both of you. And if you guys come together, where you are at in this connection is like you have to mend this. There's a lot of baggage that both of you need to put down, and it's like they see like this is time. Like it's not just time for one person to see like where they're going wrong. I think that it's for both people to see like how are they contributing to the situation. Especially with the Dendritic Agate, this is an energy where you're like the environment that you were brought up in creates a lot of self-doubt. Like you tend to doubt yourself, you have a lot of insecurities, and it's almost like listening to yourself. So I don't know if this connection is, quite like I'm hearing like voodoo shit. Like it's like a lot of people around you don't understand. Like I see 1111, so it's something very divine, and it's like a twin flame number or soulmate, whatever you like to call that. um Again, we have King of Pentacles in reverse. So they really think that, this situation is not stable. The Queen of Wands, there's a lot of insecurities, jealousy perhaps. So there's just insecurities and like self-doubt. Like this person thinks that you doubt yourself, or it could be n number of things, but they feel like you are insecure to an extent. Like you have your own insecurities when it comes to like maybe not having a stable father figure, which contributes in your relationship with men. You probably have dreams when this person is around, and we have 7 of wands. So this person knows that they trigger the deepest, darkest fears within you, because they realize this because they also have this. Like they dream about, or it's not that they always dream about you, but it could be that, when you're around or something, or because of your connection, this connection really triggers their subconscious. Part of them also feels like this is meant to be, but then there's also like societal conditioning. So they wonder if the way they think about you ever affects you. Like Queen of Cups in reverse, like is this connection worth opening up to? So they probably think that you also think about this sometimes, or you make them feel, I think you make this person feel like they're not emotionally capable enough to be involved with you. More than anything, I think that you just make this person feel small um, on an emotional level. Whereas with the King of Cups, I feel like this person feels like if you would give them a chance, or like see them as adequate enough, or it's like you don't see their feelings. That's how they feel. I don't know why did this become about that, how they feel about you. Wow, I completely lost the structure of the reading. Nevertheless, that was probably meant to come out. We have the King of Swords in reverse again. So it's probably because of how much you trigger each other, and like how you guys go back into your own. I'm hearing a message from your person, like I can't ignore it, okay? It's like they're telling me that whenever they're ignoring you, they're like creating space between the both of you. It's not because they don't want you, it's like because they have so many insecurities that come up just because of you, or like you're so strong, like your impact is so strong in their life. It's like they keep on, like sometimes even when they're healing from something, like they keep on digging in, like they keep on digging into something that's not there. Like that's how paranoid they feel around you, or like I don't know why are we talking about them. you force this person to revisit certain things that maybe they have not dealt with, and that's they wonder if you feel the same way. Honestly, that's how I'm feeling. Like, they wonder if you feel the same way like they do. So I felt guided to take this in reverse. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. They really feel like you are closed off at the moment. You're just like, fuck all, I ain't giving my time to anybody, is what I'm hearing. Like, they keep bringing back my attention to the Ten of Cups. It's like maybe you guys had a relationship. I'm hearing a situationship before, and now you guys are trying to rebuild that. It's like maybe, they think that you find them insecure, but there's like so much projection in your relationship. It's like, it's almost like I wonder if you guys like feel the same way, and then you reflect that back, or I don't know, man. I don't know. It's pretty confusing. I'm gonna refrain from saying something just to say something. Maybe that is also the situation, like I told you, like, like maybe they feel like they also pull back when they don't want to say anything, just because they don't want to say anything just for the sake of saying it, is what I'm hearing. And maybe you do the same thing. Like, they wonder if you operate the same way they do sometimes, because this connection really triggers the both of you. And you might feel uncomfortable hearing that, this person can read you as well as they can, perhaps, but they can. um there's a reason for why they have access to all of that. High Priestess in reverse. Sometimes they think that you don't know which direction to take this connection in. With the Piscean energy, you don't know. You It's like a mumbo jumble, is what I'm hearing. Like, you you like sit and you wait for the answers to come to you, and like, it's just an energy where you don't make decisions, or like you don't know how to show your love to them. Like, there's a block within you with the skeleton card, like you don't feel strong enough in being vulnerable. I'm also hearing maybe there are reasons why you do that, but with the Seven of Wands in reverse, this gives me like you have very strong defenses. So they think that you are not letting them know to the extent, like the amount of love that you actually have for them. Like the Ten of Cups again, like how much do you really want with them? You just don't feel safe enough in letting them know, because you fear losing them. Or like, again, I'm hearing like, do you feel the same way? Because I don't let you know how much I feel for you, because I'm hearing like you keep criticizing me. I I don't know. I don't think that this person is as emotionally, what's the word? I'm hearing the word minimized. Like, it's not that they're that stupid as you think they are. Queen of Wands again. They think you can become quite spiteful. You're very defensive towards them. The Nine of Wands. I'm hearing like they don't like it. And I'm also hearing this song, When I Was Your Man, by Bruno Mars. It's almost like they feel like we could be something else. Like, they think that that we could be something else over here. The Star. I feel like this person thinks that you also want to heal this situation, but you're more focused on yourself. Like, you want to get yourself a little bit more. I was getting like the word erected, but I feel like if you don't take the sexual connotation, it's almost like so that you're able to stand tall on your 2 feet. Like, you're able to, conquer things for yourself. The Magician, like, let go of self-doubt over here. So they think that you have definitely caught on their past patterns or something like that. We have Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. So as much as you call them non-committal, they also feel like, I don't know if it's on an intuitive level or subconscious level, this person knows that you are pretty non-committal yourself. Like, it's almost like this person maybe knows about law of attraction, or like how vibrations work, and they feel like, okay, like pile number one is a great person, like, but like There's a reason why they stick around with me. So this person can see through your own issues, and specific, to be specific, I feel like those are father issues that I'm picking up over here. We have turn on your heart light, reflect on a time when you experienced love. So they feel like you're really blocked off, you're not thinking about the good times that they have shared with you. You're really just in your own, I don't know, they think that you are struggling or you're just impatient with them. They also feel like you are impatient with them. Wow, I keep reminding myself that this is not a reading about how they feel. Honestly, I can't help it. Like, I'm just gonna keep going on with whatever comes up. We have Apple, risk and reward. So they're feeling like you right now maybe you're struggling with deciding like what you want with them. Do you want to like reconcile with them? They also feel like maybe you're reluctant to take that risk right now. You worry a lot, and you but they also feel like you have a fear of losing out on them. Like, what if this what if I asked you, like, this person will never come back around? So they keep wondering if you feel the same way they do. Like, I don't want to lose you to someone else. You are very precious to me. And this person thinks that you stalk them on social media is what I'm hearing, but it's also like you think a lot about like maybe redemption. Like, does this connection deserve another chance? Is it worth it? Or uh if you're with this person, they think that maybe you're thinking, is this connection worth it? Like, do I need to keep investing in this? There's some sort of like bitterness is what I'm picking up. Choose love. You always have the choice. Make yours with love. I just told you it's about choosing like whether this connection is worth it for you or not. They think that you think that you're in this contemplative mode. That's what they think. You're thinking like, is this worth my time? Or like, how do I really feel? Can I get past my own issues, but then also what they have done to me? So there is a lot of history over here. But yeah, I feel like it really mainly it comes down to the commitment of it. Like, commitment is an act, and they think that you're thinking whether you would be wanting to do that or not. It's again like I keep getting that question, like, do you feel the same way I do? Lastly, we have darkening of infinite light. So this is number 9. This is about completion, but this is also about like standing tall. Again, it gives me 9 of pentacle energy. This gives you a very strong Pluto energy. This is about like going to the depths of where maybe you have addictions, like addictions in the sense, like I would say, like self-destructive patterns where you don't allow love. So this person thinks that you think that there's lack of healthy communication. You guys don't talk properly. Maybe there's need for like building up rapport. You also fear their rejection, or like, I think that if you think that this person is not that aware, I would tell you that on a uh like somewhere unconsciously they do pick up on that, because you guys are connected intuitively, so they feel that. So if you are fearful of rejection, this person is almost very prone to push you away, because that's how you think about yourself and that's how they're going to act. And if you have loose boundaries, and if you're not outwardly showing and standing tall in that truth, that's how they're going to walk all over you. Does that make sense? So that's how it works on an unconscious level, how this person treats you. So if they're doing something bad and then you just let them walk all over you, or you just let them in your life and you're not really valuing yourself, the sublime message going to their brain is that this person doesn't value themselves, so I can do that with them, right? Do you get my point? So this is what I see over here. I'm going to conclude this reading with a few more cards to see how do they think you feel about them. Erosion. You're not ready to deal with what has happened. That's how they feel. You don't want to talk. Maybe you've blocked them. Reincarnation. They think that you know about the connection between them. Also, how you guys go in circles. You have memory. You're holding on to what was there left of it, but they also feel like, I don't know if you told this person you want kids with them or something like that. Destruction. Again, you're holding on a grudge, or you're holding resentment, you're harboring that. Responsibility. They think that you're holding yourself responsible. You're slowly trying to heal your heart with what has happened. Source, you're trying to connect with yourself. You're not completely ready or something like that. Like maybe they've spoken to you, or I don't know, energetically there is a strong bond energetically, because I feel like, a lot of like understanding without words is happening over here. So they feel like you're still holding on to a lot of it, but you're also holding yourself and them accountable. Like you're really holding them accountable, if not yourself completely. But I do have a tip, like, if you're trying to forgive this person, you have to forgive yourself first. Don't separate yourself from your past version, the one that got you till here. Okay, so pile number one, this was your reading. I'm gonna leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number two. If you chose the Amethyst covered in titanium, this is going to be your reading. So there's something hidden. I feel like this person thinks you're hiding something. We have Venus energy. This is all about second chances, perhaps redemption. They also feel like you recognize the connection, like you really, really do. You're fond of them. We have Ishtar's Lion Gate, 888 and 44 number as well. I'm picking up on 222 and 0 as well. So something about maybe second chances is very prominent over here. We have ask for help in reverse. We have knighting song, hidden talents. So you might have confessed your feelings to this person. You might have told them something. This person thinks that you are very fond of them. I'm definitely gonna put that out there. You think that you are fond of them. Delighted is what I'm hearing. They seem like a little bit of a boastful, cocky. That's not cocky, but it's a boastful character. Like they also feel really nice that you like them. 666, 888, solar plexus. They definitely do recognize that you need healing from something that has happened in your past or in your childhood. Some sort of that level of healing. Something quite major, or something that not just comes from them. They think that you don't see yourself the way they see you. Like they think that you don't recognize your worth. You don't see yourself as like the most beautiful person that they know, because we have Venus and then we also have the nightingale over here. They really like your voice. They could think that you really like listening to them. I'm hearing that song, Hours and Hours. I could do it for hours and hours and hours. It's something like in your pile, they think that you feel you're going through a rough phase. I don't know. They feel sad about the situation. Like there's something where you're not telling them how you feel. You're hiding like how much it's hurting you, or there's some blockage, or you seem like very anxious to this person in the moment, like troubled. I'm hearing the word troubled. Contemplative. What should I do? Should I get back with them? Should I get back with them not? He loves me not. Like it's like you're almost They think that you're also asking your friends about it, or you're trying to understand, make sense of this situation. Ten of Pentacles. They think that you want something that's very stable, long term. The Ten of Swords in reverse. They think that you're struggling. We have two tens already. They think that you feel complete with them. It's like almost like maybe you guys have ran away from your feelings. You run away from the connection, excuse me. There's so much like hodgepodge in this reading is what I feel like, because I feel like there's something that doesn't, like, it's not an easy connection to be with each other. And they recognize that. We have Nine of Wands in reverse, where both of you are learning how to let down your guard with each other. The King of Wands in reverse. I want to squeeze it over here. I'm hearing like death trap. I don't know. There's some sort of like, they think that this is not an easy connection to be in, right? So there's so many adjustments required. There's so much like work to be done on ourselves is what I'm hearing. They think that you both need to put in a lot of hard work to make this work, because the both of you are carrying baggage. It's not relatively like you're just standing with the baggage and you're not doing anything. It's like they think that the both of you are working side by side, um you know on you're doing the best. I don't they're not even saying like the best, but it's like they think that the both of you have not had the easiest childhood or something. Like it's just some sort of I don't know, some sort of like trauma bonding in this pile. But like you both feel like you get along, and you don't really find anybody else like that easy to just show yourself to. The Justice. So they are very well aware of the fact like what you want. We have again Venus energy with the Justice, Libra again. Like it's about like the peace, the home. Like they think that you want that home. I don't know. Okay, I'm supposed to tell you that. Yeah, I was about to say like I don't know if it's with them or not, but sometimes maybe they do wonder that. And then I realize it's my job right now to tell you what they're thinking about you. And then I realized, okay, this person thinks so much. I see 555 over here. So they think like they I think it's them. Their thoughts go like ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Like it's not even like ping pong. I think they play squash with themselves. Like they often hit a roadblock in their own thinking, is what I'm hearing. The Hermit. They think that you think a lot and you give yourself that time. This person honestly really likes this. I'm going to tell you one thing. They really like the fact that you invest in yourself. They really like the fact that you're goal oriented. This is not about what do you have to prove tangibly about your successes. This is about the person you are. This is about the character you withhold. They also really like the fact that whether you're a man or a woman, you might have a really like good looking body, because like with Venus, Libra and Taurus, like they work really well on their dressing sense and their fashion sense. So I don't know. Again, amethyst covered in titanium. This just made the stone prettier, but it doesn't take away from the fact that amethyst itself is a very beautiful stone, right? So this person thinks that you're a very unique person. Like who you are internally is the cherry on top. I just keep hearing like, I wish you could see the way I see you, like see yourself the way I see you. It's like they probably like, maybe this person knows that you don't feel worthy of love, or because of your childhood you struggle with it. And I think that this person feels really bad that you feel like that. Like it's like they know this. They know that you struggle with a lot of things, and especially like maybe you had loose boundaries, and now you are fearful to let down your guard, is what I'm hearing almost. So the High Priestess in reverse again. Trauma, basically they recognize that your trauma blinds you to a lot of things. Nine of Cups. And you want to make yourself happy. You want to do things for yourself, right? You want to make yourself happy. You want to improve yourself. You want to improve the situation. They think that you want this, but you're just not completely as focused on it as you used to be. You're trying to balance out other things in your life. The Empress energy, Taurus, I told you, I knew this was going to come out, because this is more or less where it's not just about the beauty and the comfort or the luxury. It's about like who you are at a soul level. And this person thinks that you are trying to remember that, or there's something very deep over here where maybe you guys have like tried to run away from your feelings. They think that you have tried to do that as well. I don't think that they're completely blaming you for it. I think that they have done their fair share of running over here as well. um we have the whale. So with the whale in the future, it's like this person feels like life has led them back to you, or something just brought them back to you. Like, it's like you guys had to take that time apart. It's like separation thingy where now you're back, and or you're trying to mend things with them, is what I'm hearing. We have I love you in reverse, where you just refuse to acknowledge your feelings for them. You try to run away from them, is what I'm hearing. You really, really tried to run away from your feelings for them. This is what they're feeling about you right now. It's like they think that you are also thinking that fate keeps bringing the both of us back to each other. You have asked for help in reverse, where you were struggling. They think that you think, and I think they also think this is a fact in your connection, that you guys keep coming back to each other when you're struggling in life. Like, you are each other's strongest spiritual, like, uh, catalysts. You help each other grow. So they think that you think that this person always comes in at the right time in your life to help you purge, help you get back on your true feet. And again, it's like who you are on a surface level is something that rarely matters to them, is what I'm hearing. I know this is like about how they think that you feel, but I can't help the messages that come through about, like, it's not just about how they think you feel can sum it up. Like, it's also about the perception, the lens through which they're seeing the situation that is affecting the way they think you feel. Do you get my point? So it's a lot about, it's about what their experience is, making them believe or giving them this perception about how you're feeling, because this is all presumptuous or based on certain things that you probably have added as facts or evidence to support their argument over here or whatever. Like, this person, oh my god, like, they think so much because of the way I'm over explaining myself. Or I'm not even over explaining, I just feel like this is the rhythm at which pile number 2 is going to go along. They think a lot. This person thinks, they notice every small little detail. There is hypervigilance on both ends. Like, you both are just like, you trauma respond. Hypervigilance is not a superpower. I shouldn't laugh, but hypervigilance is not a superpower. It's something that you do out of trauma response. Like, you're always trying to read other people's behavior and stay 2 steps ahead, because so that you can safeguard yourself, right? So they also think that you are very defensive and you have had difficulty. It's like they think that you maybe, I don't know, this person knows like how people have betrayed you, and I'm also hearing friends. So, like, they think that you could have lost your mojo jojo. My god, why the fuck did I say that? It's mojo, right? I said mojo jojo. I saw a meme about, like, those, what do you call, Powerpuff Girls, and I think that's where it came from. But it's maybe like mojo jojo talks about, like, the nasty people that you've, like, come across in life. Because Pile gives me, like, very strong light worker couple vibes. So it's almost like they think that you have had to, like, go through a lot of bad shit to, like, accumulate a stance of level in your life where you're just like, okay, this amount of happiness or peace or structure within me is unshakable. You can't fuck with it. So even though you struggle, I think that they think that your baseline foundation, whatever you're making brick by brick, day by day, is very strong. So they see you as a very strong personality. How else do they think you feel for them? Okay, let's come back to the question. 7 of Pentacles, that you have invested a lot. They think that you have put in a lot of yourself, where you're wanting a part of it to turn out into, longevity. You see this flower here? It's here. That's why I say that. They think that you want that longevity to come back to you. That investment to come back to you as a form of longevity over here. So we have the Death, upright reverse. Turning me. Neither. They think that you're still waiting for this change to come across. Like, I don't know if you guys have gone into, this up and down. See, we have two of pentacles, up and down relationship, on and off, and they kind of want to see like how this turns out with you. Like, they feel like you want to see that as well. Like, how does this play out? Like, do we end up together? Or they feel like you're also asking the same question: do we end up together? Are we meant to be together? Or like, what is happening over here? Like, is this the one? Like, I'm getting those very strong feelings. Like, you guys get stuck in the same thought pattern, and believe you me, this is this person as well. Like, they also want to know, like, is this my person? You know. So with the Six of Cups in reverse, they think that you miss them. Like, whatever you, they think that, you are, like, they are a part of your happiness as much as, they, like, they value you. Oh my God, like, this you, they, them, I get confused. They think that you see them as a vital part of their life and their happiness, as much as they see you. That was so difficult for me to keep it straight. How else do they feel? The Judgment upright, Libra. So you want to invest more. You want to invest more. You want to give it a chance. You just can't give up on them like that. You hold them very dearly to their heart, and they recognize that shit has happened, and they want to take care of you. You want reciprocity, like, wherever you're the flower, wherever you're offering that, it should be taken. Like, this peacock is not noticing that's being offered, right? It's standing on something else. So this person feels like you have changed that part. You've let go of that part of you, which is like overbearing. You're not gonna give too much. You're not gonna see, this hand has been cut off. It's like, I would rather pour that all into myself wherever I am not being recognized. So they see a massive change in you, if I'm being very honest about like how and who you have become now. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You're not gonna stick around and just keep waiting for somebody else to make you feel special. You know you're special, and you're gonna keep doing that for yourself. You're not gonna let somebody else just tell you like, hey, I'm available right now, or I'm not available right now. Like, it's that kind of inconsistency is something that you're not okay with anymore. No more dilly-dallying, no more looking in the future. It's like this person thinks that you want that result in the present moment, or you don't want it at all. With Venus, it's like an elevation with your self-worth. So I want to take concrete actions towards grounding our union. So this person thinks that you want something very stable, right? You're not messing around this time around. At this point in your life, I'm having many breakthroughs about my own journey, and you're realizing your own self-worth. You're not playing anymore. You're not like dilly-dallying around what you want, and like, you're straight to the point, I'm hearing the song Killer, West Side Killer. It's almost like you're just like cut to the chase. I regret pushing you away. I don't intend to self-sabotage. It feels safer in silence. So wherever you guys like, have hurt each other, this person sees that you are also sad about that. You are, the whale, and where you were probably denying, your feelings for them, they see that you are also waking up to the truth of it. They feel actually happy about it, that you're not neglecting them. Personally speaking is what I'm hearing. Personally speaking, they see this level of growth in you, because we have quite a lot of major arcana. The two arcanas that are sticking out are Judgment and the Hermit, Virgo and Libra. We had the Piscean energy with the Hangman. Oh, we had the High Priestess in reverse, right? So they think that, you've done some work. That's how they think, and which has helped you unveil not just the fact that, you deserve better, but also like how deeply you feel for them. Like, it's not just a black and white story that I see over here. Nothing in life is black and white. It's not just this and that, this or that. There's a lot of gray areas in between, and this is one of those gray areas where you have feelings for them, but you're not just willing to set yourself on fire to keep somebody else warm. That was deep. Nine of Cups in reverse. I just told you that, right? You're not gonna stay somewhere where you're unhappy. But also, I see this person seeing that you are taking responsibility for the habits, choices, yeah, that challenge your mental health, your emotional stability. Like, this person sees you as wanting to work on yourself, and somehow I feel like they think that, you know, you're stronger together. Like, you get that motivation from them in some shape or form. We have the Piscean energy I said about the Hangman, right? So this is where, you know, they think that you're having breakthroughs, right? You're learning about yourself, and I'm hearing I refuse to give up. So they see, like, you know, you're not as codependent as you used to be, or something like that. Two of Swords in reverse with the Six of Swords. They often think that you think, whether should I let this go or not? Like, is this a baggage? Is this like a, what's the word, is this situation anchoring me down? I do feel like they think, or they get glimpses from you, like, am I better off without this person? I think this person knows that you guys are divine counterparts. That honestly breaks their heart, but they do have an inkling that you think, like, should I let go of them? Would it be easier to not be with them? Chariot, Five of Swords in reverse. The Magician, Four of Cups. Hold up. The Strength in reverse. Knight of Cups. Wow, they see like you are also scared of commitment or committing to them. That could be two different things. Like, being scared of commitment when anybody is a very different thing, and being scared of committing to this person is a very different thing. So what is it? They think that you're scared of commitment altogether because of your childhood. Five of Swords in reverse is again like, maybe they know that you get insecure in a relationship, you don't feel good enough, or you like get insecure about other women or men being around them because they are quite attractive. But then the funny thing is that they feel sad about the fact that you can't see that they're always focused on you. Nobody like holds a torch against you, like what they have for you, and it makes them sad because they wish that they could tell you like you are enough for them, but they can't do that for you, right? So they feel sad about like the way, again I keep hearing like, you can't see the way I see you, right? You can't see yourself the way I see you. That's what they keep saying. Magician, Chariot, so this is Cancer, and then Gemini, Virgo. Like, there's two sides to you. They see like the dark and light between, and I feel like this person genuinely wants a real relationship. Like, at least I feel like they recognize that you're not perfect either, and that affects the way you see them as well. I just want us to be together. I want you to be mine forever. So, you know, there is like gray areas everywhere, and they see that. They see at least you guys are like, I don't know, you've reached a level of vulnerability or experience with each other where they see that, you know, my pile number 2 is also insecure. Like, it affects them no matter how much they try to put this brave face on of like being prim and proper and posh and, you know, everything else. They still have parts within them that they struggle to look at. The Tower in reverse, Scorpio, which may or may not affect our relationship. I don't focus so much on that, but I know how they feel about themselves sometimes. With the Strength in reverse, Leo energy, with the Hermit, how they pull back and they control themselves. They think that you control yourself as well. You control yourself a lot. Like Emperor in reverse, Aries, we have Hermit, Virgo, Strength, Leo, High Priestess again in reverse, where your triggers get the best of you, and then the Knight of Wands. You run away from them. You tend to run away from them. It's almost like they sense a little bit of hypocrisy, if I'm being honest, where, you know, you do the things that you blame them for. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, when you refuse to work with them, or like when they're also acting out, it's like they think the both of you have unrealistic expectations from yourself, and then it really comes down and boils down into having unrealistic expectations with each other, where you don't allow each other to be human. I agree, this is a difficult connection or state to be in, is what I'm hearing. Time for a nap, where you don't allow each other the gap It's like this person thinks that you are clingy to them, or they activate. I would see they're gonna probably say that you're clingy, you become very anxious, but maybe the connection activates that anxious side about you in you. Maybe you were avoidant in other relationships, right? So there is always that poised. I told you, they see this side of you which is like all prim and proper, but then you struggle with it, and it's like they know that how you feel is that you guys are soulmates, like home is what you feel, but then again, home is challenging over here. Home is challenging for them as well. Exchanging gifts, they think that you think that sometimes there is lack of compatibility, so sometimes you feel like you can't share what you're really feeling. Sometimes you do feel like you both are like a little bit tiptoeing around each other. I wouldn't say like to the extent of eggshells. Maybe that is, but like you guys have to really watch what you say. That's what I'm picking up. All right. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button. Subscribe for more. Hit the bell icons. Whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below. And I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the gorgeous calcite cluster, this is going to be your reading. So with resina, this is 38. They kind of feel like you are very defensive. Like there is a flame in here. There is, desire, but it doesn't exceed your. It's a mixture of boundaries and defenses. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So this person has really hurt you. And it's almost like they have seen, or they feel like they have tested enough of your boundaries at this point. That's precisely how they're feeling. We have Paul of Sharo, 35. It's kind of a funny pose. Pearl of Sharo in reverse, 35, which is like you've stopped chasing them. You're not gonna chase them like you used to. You're not gonna give in to this situation like you used to. Maybe you've separated yourself away from them. You've caused some sort of like drifting apart. Winter, sacredness of pausing. Upright or reverse? Upright. I'm hearing like I've had it enough. That's how they think you feel, like you're tired of it. I'm also hearing they think that you didn't deserve that. This person could have really just taken you for face value. I mean, they never saw you intrinsically. They never saw who you were internally. They could have like left you on delivered or read for days, ignore you, ghost you, and it's ultimately like you got tired, and I think that they feel like they have exhausted your kindness towards them. Basically, like the chances that they have taken from you, saying the same thing again and again, winning you over after every time you get hurt. And I feel like this came across, like this situation came to a standstill where you were just like, you know what, just fuck off. Like I'm hearing that, like just get the heck out of my face. Like you had enough, like you were done and bruised. And I feel like it came after a long time of like getting slaps in the face by this person, still looking at them. And I'm not trying to mock you, but it's almost like what happened over here is that your trauma was so strong that you just couldn't respect yourself enough. And I think that after a point it became where this person did something really dirty to you and it hurt you. It really hurt you, right where it should have, is what I'm hearing from spirit. And you were just like, I've had enough. I've had enough of this person. Like, I'm never gonna go back to them or something like that. I'm not gonna let them do that to me again, is what I'm hearing. So we have, I'm going through many changes. I don't know what to say to you. So they think that your life has like gone upside down because of this. You're, you know, like very indifferent towards them, is what I keep hearing. Like with the Pearl of Shadow card, this is like you wanted monogamy. You want something that's healthy and long term with them. You see the King of Cups. You're done with this baloney, is what I'm hearing. You're just very, very aggressive. Like you have a lot of pent up aggression towards this. You're still holding on to a grudge. You have harbored resentment towards them because you're tired of the games that they keep playing with your heart. I'm hearing, quit playing games with my heart. My heart. I should have known from the start. This is number 8, Bath Cold. So, you know, the lyric, like, I should have known from the start. It's almost like this person thinks that you always knew what they were up to, but you just kept on giving them leverage. Like, they'll improve, they'll improve. And I think that it came at the cost of your own, you know, health, like the detriment. Because, like, pile number 3, I see that, you know, you had to really go through this to recognize, like, what kind of shit you were tolerating from another person in the name of love. So I think that, you know, this was a strong karmic cycle, which was, it's not that I'm blaming you for it, but it's also like I think you hold yourself enough responsible. Maybe you're struggling with, you know, forgiveness, and I'm not speaking this from this person's end. I'm speaking this like in a spiritual context. Like maybe you're struggling with forgiving this person. You have so much anger because you're not able to forgive yourself for what you put yourself through, what you had to go through when you were going through this point, and you felt like, oh my god, like why did I do that to myself? But at the end of the day, you have to give yourself the benefit of the doubt, or you have to force yourself. You have to force yourself, because it's not just going to come to you. You have to kind of push yourself, you know, lack for a better word, to give yourself that compassion and be like, hey, you know what, I was doing that in the past because I thought that this is the way to get my needs met. Like I was trying to get needs met. Simple. Like, we don't have to villainize ourselves and others. Okay, fine. Yes, this person is probably a bad guy. Say it out loud. Don't feel ashamed in saying that they made very, very poor choices and you should be very cautious of them. But then again, like, sometimes we do things that we don't know how to do any better. Hangman in reverse. They see you as woke. Like, woke in the sense you're awakened. You're aware of their behavior. You're like you were sleeping and now you're just not having it anymore, is what I keep hearing. Like, yeah, you're just like, you know what, like I'm hearing like so many swearing words, like you dipshit and all of that. Like you're just really mad at this person. They feel that, and I'm hearing like rightfully said. So they think that you being mad at them is right, because of the things that they put you through. 3 of Swords. They really, really hurt you. They really hurt you. They left you in despair. They could have ghosted you. I'm hearing like, I ghosted you because I couldn't be held accountable for my actions. What the hell was that? I don't know if the microphone caught that voice, but that was weird. I think that whatever happened was just like, what the hell just happened? Like, you didn't see this like this coming. Maybe this person did something that really, really hurt you, and you were like, you know, they knew that I'm special. Like, what we have is special. Like, why would they still do that? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They think that you have gone back into your cave. They know that you know that they acted out of their comfort zone. Like, they told you they won't do that, but they still did it again. But they think you have also like gone back into your comfort zone, where it's like, I'm not allowing them. Maybe they've tried to talk to you. Maybe That's just like you want this to just stop. Like you're just tired of like thinking and being the bigger person over here, trying to teach them how to love and everything. Like they're just like, why the heck do I have to be that? Like they think that you're just like, why the heck should I be that person? Like you've pulled back your energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're reconsidering like your investment in this person. Like, should I ever have done that, or should I do that, or like, why did I do that? You know, we have Knight of Cups, Page of Cups in reverse. I don't know if you're even like accepting that apology of the High Priestess, Piscean energy twice over here. Like they think that this has severely impacted you, or it has made you like reveal certain things about yourself, like how much you were like lowering your standards. I feel very fidgety. My God, I think that it's not just you, it's them also. It's impacting them also. Just not happy is what I'm hearing. Just not happy. Four of Swords. The situation is at a pause. You want to heal. You want to get away from them. You don't want to make decisions. A number of things, but it's just like, I have the ick towards this person is what I'm hearing. I have an ick. I want to like literally like cut their head off. The world. But you still feel drawn to them. You feel possessive about them. They feel like, you know, it does bother you what has happened, but you have also shut down towards them. I'm seeing the Star card, Aquarius. In their perspective, now I don't know if that's true. They still think that you guys will come back together, or you guys are going to make this happen. I don't know if you're still talking to them or not, but they still think that you're going to talk to them, you're going to heal this situation with them. It might take them a while to get back in your good books is what I'm hearing. Emperor in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They think that you are feeling very impulsive, but also you're doing this out of control issues, like you don't want to let them go. Or maybe this used to be in the past. See how that, you know, like goes. This does relatively seem like a separation pile, but it's almost like you are tired of also being the leader in this relationship. Like you were pulling the weight is what I'm hearing. You have the zombie. I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you. Spirit just literally told me like open the other card, and it's like you're not the same person with them anymore. You're not the same. This person like really liked the fact that, you know, you were like them in some shape or form. I don't know. There's a lot of anxiety that I pick up. It's making me uncomfortable now. It's like they think that they have to be very careful with what they do now. I do feel that this person like has remorse, you know, because like if we're trying to find out like how do they think that you feel, we also have to take in consideration about their perspective and their feelings, because that does add to how you're assuming, or like with whatever assumptions you're making, right? So I think that this person does have remorse. I see someone having remorse, but not completely about like, it's like they have remorse, but there is possibility that this person can do the same thing. I'm being very honest, okay? But everything is up to you and your intuition. Always listen to your intuition. Um, because for a few of you, this could be very possible, right now. Maybe it's too soon. Maybe it's like it just happened. Which really depends upon the kind of person you're dealing with. And I see that, you know, this person, they just feel like you're tired. You're giving up. They also feel this sense like, it's like I'm hearing like, I anticipate the loss of you and I can't bear it anymore. I just can't bear it. Hear the song, you're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face. We have love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts, provides a sense of security and self-worth. They think that love is not enough in this situation anymore. You do see like how there's love endures first, and now there's love makes a difference. Like they think that you used to be like that now, but it's not happening anymore. Like you're becoming, I don't even see pile number 3 like you developing like selfishness out of self-love right now. I just see you being very defensive and hard. So this is not exactly Well, this is not, this can be the truth or this cannot be the truth. 100% would never resonate with you either ways, but I'm just placing out the possibility that this person is seeing you as like embodying a little bit of toxic femininity energy. And again, this is not to say that, you know, it's because of them or whatever has happened. I'm not playing the blame game. I'm just stating what I'm picking up over here, where they're picking up this hostility from you, like you're gonna cut them. Again, I keep hearing like rightfully said, so it's almost like they expect that, they feel like they deserve this, and that's why they're seeing you like this. Like, even if you're not really intending to do all of that, or you are, they're just seeing you as someone who really wants to. The sun is a yes card. Like you're striving for your happiness somewhere else, and I'm hearing like it breaks my heart to know that. Like you want to do that, you want to be with someone else. Again, they also pick up a sense of like jealousy from you. Like they know that, you know, if they start seeing someone, I don't know if this person's like capable of purposely trying to find a rebound to make you feel some kind of way. This is quite an immature energy, or they could have done that. I don't know. The Eight of Swords, upright, reverse, reverse. So they think that you are very aware of like the investment you were going on making in them. I'm seeing like this person having mommy, both of you having mommy issues, where this person runs away from commitment and you were trying to fix them. You were trying to get your sense of validation, and now you're so hurt that you don't give a shit about like that validation. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I told you, they see you as someone, like in the past they used to see you as someone who's always there, like chase them, fix the situation, like you're always there. You were projecting out your own wounds, you were projecting out, you know, like you wanted this person to give you the approval that your parents did not, perhaps your father figure. The Ten of Wands, I want to put this in reverse. I feel guided to put that in reverse. So you're letting down this part of you. I don't know if it's like physically visible to this person or what, they're stalking you or something, but I do feel this energy where I feel very strongly that this person is aware of this, that you're trying to like work on your self-worth, like how they treated you is really wrong. But it's like, even if, you know, shit went down the hill for both of you, it's like they think that you're focusing on yourself. Like you're not gonna let, it's like about male or female validation over here, right? Depends upon your gender. I told you, my inner child prevents me from accepting love. So this is like, they think that, you know, earlier you used to be quite, like, I'm hearing the word damage or like just troublesome. I don't know, like you used to probably pick a lot of fights with them. Right now, you're just not doing that because you don't care, right? You stop picking fights when you don't care about someone. So they see this energy within you where you're just not bothered. Like you're very indifferent with the zombie card. You're not trying to control the situation. You know, controlling in the sense like it's almost like before you used to keep on telling them what to do, right? Like you would be begging for bare minimum. Now you're not doing that. So you've let go of that control. Like, I don't care, you give that to me or not. I'm gonna get my need met somewhere else, or like I'm gonna give that to myself. So I do feel like a tip for you is that, you know, you were projecting out that you know, the love that you wanted from your parents onto this person. Nobody else can give you that. That's one thing that's so unique about like parental love and affection that you don't get in your childhood, which the only void you can fill it is by loving yourself. Like you can't get that love through a romantic partner. So that's how these, you know, wounds reflect in our relationships, right? We have retreat. So they think that you have definitely pulled back your energy, right? Fertility in reverse. I'm telling you, they're seeing you in some sort of lens where you're not yourself. You're not as loving as you used to be. They really think that, you know, they broke you down in some shape or form. This person is also scared that what if, you know, you turn out to be like them, because they're seeing some resemblance within what you're going through compared to what they have been through in the past that made this person, you know, like something like that. They're scared what if they have broken you down or damaged you in some shape or form. So we have the Eight of Wands. They think that you still want to talk to them. You want to spit out anger, perhaps. You want to say something. They know that. You always have something to say is what I'm hearing. The Devil, I told you. Capricorn. It's like you're harboring that resentment inside. You're just like, I gotta fucking let it out, and I gotta let it out on them. That's how they feel. Like if they speak to you, like you're either speaking or like they think that there's a lot of pent up energy inside. There's a lot of where that is coming from. And they're honestly not ready for it, is what I'm hearing. They're not ready for that. Nine of Wands. That you're so defensive, you're not gonna let them in. The King of Pentacles in reverse. That you see them as being incapable of being in a relationship. These two cards are projection. I know this in my gut. They are projecting this. This might be very true, but they see you as above them still, and they also feel like they are not stable enough to give you that safety, to give you that warmth, so that you can let that down and start talking to them, because they don't have that to offer. They're aware of this, and they think that you think this about them, that they are like, a person who doesn't have much to offer. They're unstable, and they don't know how to give you that safety and warmth to be yourself around them. Even though it's a projection, I don't think it's far away from truth. That's why they're probably seeing it like that. I have clarity about us. I see who you are to me. They still think that, you recognize the specialty of this connection, like the uniqueness. You're intoxicating. They think you're still attracted to them. I'm sorry for my behavior. I received the taste of my own medicine. I don't know how that fits. Please see however that fits. If you've done something, they've done something. I do feel that maybe they just think that, you're just in a very past timeline. Like, you're just thinking about everything that has happened over here in this situation that makes you feel very sorrowful, bitter towards them. This very bitter energy, like you're really, really hurt by it. Again, I keep hearing rightfully said, so like, but they see you doing good on social media. I think all of these things that they are feeling are on an energetic level. They might be watching tarot readings, is what I'm hearing. Upright reverse, Spirit. Reverse. That you've caught on their manipulative tendencies. Magician in reverse. Queen of Wands. They feel unworthy of you, and they think that you think that they are unworthy of you. It's again like we're turning around into projections now. I think that all that we spoke about firstly is like their surface level thoughts, but the more they think about it, when their guilty conscience gets activated, I think that's how they start seeing themselves. Like a lot of times, like how they probably think about me, like, so they think that you think, no, I'm not gonna say that. They actually your person actually sits and thinks about how you think of them, and then they see themselves as being very beneath you. That's the reality of the situation. They start, I also feel like this person starts justifying their behavior because maybe they're receiving some karma. Again, the Magician in reverse, because of the ways they led you on, they deceived you, they were toxic, unhealthy, because of their own pain. They were not easy to deal with or be with, and they constantly caused you like, it's like a round and round, like we're doing the same thing again and again kind of situation over here. Three of Wands, always delaying, false promises in the future. Like how they think you feel is like all about like how they're projecting onto you, which is, I don't think it's far from the truth. It's very visible. Like, this is what I was, and this is how they're obviously going to be thinking about me now. There's definitely a breach of trust. And a very conflicting personality, because you feel like you still feel the draw, but you're fighting it, or you're just leveling. There's like difference of vibration with the zombie. Letting go of that control over them. Eight of Wands, like they think you're moving on relatively quite quicker or quickly than they expected. Like you're just acting indifferent. Why in reverse? You're not even questioning like why this ended. Like you're probably pretending really well that it's not bothering you, thinker. But again, when they go back to their cave and like the hermit mode, go the distance, like they think that you really, really wanted this. But with the new life, I told you, chop wood. This situation was not fair to you, never ending story. You just see like how it goes, right? They're thinking of all the things that they have done and how they are assuming it, or not even assuming, I think stating it to themselves, like this is probably how they're feeling because this is how I was with them, right? I gave them false promises. I would never really live up to it. I would win them over and then put them through the same thing. It's like the both of you were competing for each other's validation. Again, this is why I probably spoke about the fact that, it's about like filling that void which comes from lack of care and affection in your early years, like infancy. So if you're trying to get that love, you need to really first of all be aware of what kind of love you're trying to get. Like, are you trying to fill a void? Because if you're trying to fill a void, you're not going to find that. Something that's coming from inside needs to be fulfilled from inside. It's I don't know how to place that. Whoever that makes sense to. But you know, like that love that you didn't get in your childhood is not going to be found in another romantic person, because that romantic person fulfills a different kind of love, a different kind of need. They're not going to fulfill your childhood wounding needs, right? So I feel much more safe in the purity of love, because if you do think that, you know, you have learned a lot, or your heart has opened because of them, like you have experienced something supernatural is what I'm hearing. I'm not avoiding, I'm dealing with my insecurities. They do think that you're hiding a lot of pain. I can say that. They do think you're hiding a lot of pain from them. You're not showing this to the world. You're probably pretending to be really good in the public eye. Listen to your heart. Take a chance on love. So they think that you really still want to be with them because of the way they're still feeling. I don't know. This might piss you off to hear that, but it is what it is. They think that you still want them. You're gonna come back. That's how they feel. That you'd want to come back. We have resistance in reverse. Like you're releasing the resistance right now. Transient phenomenon, meander. They think that you're gonna come back. Well, we'll see if we do. Alright, so pile number 3, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye bye.